welcome to this week's lesson. Face me, cheery up. Cognac. Okay, so today the warm-up is going to be done by Mr. Ward, so make sure you've got a drink. It's going to be a tough one. See you back soon.
Face me, cheery up. Cognac. Alright, we're going to start to warm up off by just jogging on the spot. Go. Okay, you're going to change that to knees up. Start knees up. And get at least belt height. Hands up in guard as well. Now change up to feet up behind. Try and get your heels all the way up behind. Okay, next exercise. We're going to do sit-ups. You have to get your knee and elbow to touch. So when you come up, turn. So your opposite elbow has to touch your opposite knee. Just going to do 30 seconds of that. My turn. Go. Keep going. And stop. Okay, next exercise, press ups. You have 30 seconds, do as many as you can in that 30 seconds. Ready? Go. If you're struggling, you can go down to your knees. Keep going for the full 30 seconds. Keep going and stop. Alright, next exercise is going to be in-out squat thrusts. So you're going to start in a plank position. You're going to go out, in, squat thrust, back to the start. That's one repetition. You can do as many as you can of those in 30 seconds. Go. Try and keep a strong core. Don't you let your back arch up or down. Keep going, not long to go. That's it. Now the next exercise you can thank Miss Oborn for, which is special burpees. So you can do as many as you can in 1 minute of a burpee of your own creation. But seeing as you're doing my warm-up, you're going to do my burpee. So my one starts in push-up position, push up, in, out, squat thrust, and then from here you're going to do a jumping jack. So from here you're going to jump up, doing a star jump in midair, back down to here, you're going to do it all again. So we're going to do as many as you can in a minute. Ready, set, go. Keep going. And that's it. Now I'm going to do a front stretch. So everyone needs to come down, feet out straight in front of them. Point your toes up to the ceiling, reach up and breathe in. And lean forwards. Trying to get as far down as you can. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. It's okay if you can't reach your toes, just keep trying. Keep your legs straight as well. Okay, come back up. Now we're going to do side stretch. Feet out wide, reach up, reach down, take weight on your hands, stretch out as far as you can. Go any further, go down a bit more, feel the stretch, move your legs straight. And back up. Take hold of your left knee, bring up into your chest, keep your balance. Behind you, pull it up. Try and feel the stretch in your quadriceps. Now bring it up into a side chamber, balance again. On the other side, in the up. Behind. And into a side chamber. It's me, Drip. Come here. Back to you, Mum.
So I hope you enjoyed that. Told you it was going to be tough. So the next bit is going to be some speed and agility stuff with Mrs. Bailey. You're going to need 3 or 4 things for you to run around. So she's suggesting potentially a soft toy, okay, or if you've got some cones, obviously use those, or whatever you want, or a jacket or a jumper or something, but you're going to need sort of 3 of those. So go off and get those, and then I'll leave you with Mrs. Bailey.
Welcome to the Open Dojo. Hurry up, kunye. You'll need 3 soft toys, or if you're an adult, you might choose a can or something like that. Just don't use bare feet. Use a can. Lay out the toys evenly apart. Sidestepping. Sidestep through them. Don't touch the toys. Keep your hands up. Go round them. Already not one. Sidestep a couple. Hands up in guard. Don't cross your feet. Do this about 6 times. Okay, once you've done that exercise, move the toys 2 steps apart. This time, sidestep and touch the toy. Not with your bottom up, bend the knees, touch down. Here we go. Sidestep, touch down, sidestep, touch down, sidestep, touch down. Go backwards and back. Missed it. is side step, front kick, front kick, front kick, front kick, front kick. A little bit harder going to backwards. Last time. You can pause. You can put your toys back in line. Last exercise. Going up, round the woodpecker, back down, up to Tyrannosaurus, beg your pardon, the Stegosaurus, and then run back, round the woodpecker, right the Triceratops gets it right, round the owl, and back, and repeat. Choose any toy, soft toy preferable. Keep upright. Heavy breathing is optional. One last one. And Jarrett. And
Okay, brilliant. So today's technical is just going to explain the difference between a front snap kick and a front pushing kick. Okay, so front snap kick we've done before. Knee comes up, okay, using the ball of the foot on your target like this. Okay, so you're snapping forwards, thrusting the hips forwards, and the direction of the travel is still that way, but you're just using the ball of the foot. Knee comes up, extend, hit your target, snap back and down. Okay, so that's your front snap kick. But a front pushing kick, you drive the knee up, nice and high up, and then use the whole of the foot to push. Okay, so from there, knee comes up into the chest, push with the whole of the foot. Yeah, so you'd be coming in this way. Yeah, you just push in somebody all the way back using the whole of the foot. So with the front snap kick, because you're using a smaller area, the ball of the foot, it's a penetrating blow. So it crushes through something, could break something. The front pushing kick is as it sounds really, it's using the whole of the foot. So you're spreading out the concentration of the power. So it's not going to be as snappy and punchy as your front snap kick. It's much more of a push, and literally pushing something out of the way. We're going to do that to somebody rather than them going, you broke a rib. Yeah, so you're kind of there, you're pushing forward, boom, push them back, and you follow in with something else. Okay, so that's the difference between front snap kick, front pushing kick. Then the other thing I want you to address is side kick and side thrusting kick. Okay, so sometimes we call it side piercing kick. That's just our normal side kick, where you bring your knee all the way around, using the foot sword, okay, straight line from your hip all the way down. That's a side kick or a side piercing kick. Okay, a side thrust kick is a bit of an odd one. Knee comes up in the same position as you push it out, using the ball of the foot. Okay, so again, back and down. Yeah. So instead of using this foot sword for a side kick, here, turned over. Okay, side thrusting kick, and he comes up using the ball of the foot. Yeah. So you're pointing the foot. And get over the top in that position. Okay, so that's your thrust kick, and this is your side kick. Okay, so that's the difference between those two. And the reason and the need for the thrust kick is extending the distance by a foot. See what I did there? So from there you've got your side kick, and obviously I can gain a little bit more distance by using the ball of my foot. Yeah, I can gain that much distance by using the ball of my foot. Does that make sense? It's often used, I use it quite a bit in sparring actually, to gain that extra little bit of distance, but it is within some of the patterns as well, much later on in black belt. Okay, so that's the difference between those two things. Okay, so this week's challenge is being able to hold your side kick out for as long as possible. I know we did how many side kicks you could do in a minute, but this time you're just literally holding your side kick out for as long as you can. But, okay, this is not what I want. I don't want it down here. Okay, it needs to be at 90 degrees. Okay, so at least in line with your hip, good foot position, and you're going to hold it there for as long as you can. If it starts to drop past 90 degrees, then you're done. Okay, your timer stops. All right, so it's how long you can hold it up for 90 degrees or more. If you want to do it more, you can. But at 90 degrees, holding it out in this position. If you want to start to try and work on this and build up, okay, start off by building up the time by holding onto the wall. So you're building up the strength in this leg. So you can see how long you can do it for, 90 degrees, holding onto a wall. Okay, and then try and build up to how long you can do it for without holding onto the wall. Okay, so you're working on that balance and strength of your other leg as well. Let me know how you get on. Try both legs, and then let me know how long you've managed to hold it out for. Good luck. Excellent, well done today. Face me, cherry up. Kunye, Hassan.